Hello, my name is Laura Aranguren. I am studying foreign language, Lily, and so I'm talk about debate speech on genetically modified organisms, or in parentheses GMOs, and our food. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the opportunity to speak on this critical issue. Perish the thought of genetically modified organisms (GMOs) and in our food. Today, I will argue against the notion that GMOs be banished from our food supply. So without seeing the headlines, GMOs, Frankfurt on your plate. But before we banish these modified organisms to the dustbin of history, let's take a closer look. So there's no denying public anxiety. People worry about enforced health risk and the potential for harm to the environment. These concerns are not unfounded. So extensive testing must be conducted before GMOs enter the market. So transparency is key. So, however, comparing GMOs to Frankenstein's monster is misleading. Traditional breeding practice that have been modifying organisms for centuries. The difference: GMOs involve a more practiced transfer of genes. So it's like using a scalpel instead a butter knife. First, it's important to consider the benefits of GMOs. Science have managed to develop crops that are resistant to pests and diseases, thereby resulting the need for harmful pesticides. Avoiding using such chemical is crucial both environmental and human health. Additionally, GMOs allow farmers to grow more food on less land, which is essential as the global population continues to increase. Genetically modified crops can be made more resistant to pests and disease, reducing reliance on harmful chemicals. This not only protects our environment, but also benefits farmers, particularly in developing nations. Imagine crops that can withstand droughts or require less water, a potential game changer in a world facing climate challenge. GMOs are not as harmful. Some critics make them out to be. In fact, genetically modified crops are often just as safe as, if no safer than, their non-GMOs contain parts. The rigorous testing and oversight that GMOs undergo ensure that they meet safety standards that are as high as or higher than those for traditional crops. Some argue that GMOs could harm human health. Extensive human research has been conducted, and there's no conclusive evidence to support this claim. Regulatory agents around the world thoroughly evaluate GMOs. So, before approval, in fact, many specific organizations, including the World Health Organization, consider GMOs safe for consumption. So it should be noted that many myths about GMOs have been perpetuated by misinformation. Claims that GMOs cause health problems have been debunked by numerous scientific studies. For example, it has been shown that GMOs do not cause allergies more frequently than conventional foods. These studies have been conducted by reputable organizations and have been peer-reviewed to ensure their validity. Critics often point out that GMOs about corporate control over agriculture. While it's true that large companies have played a significant role in developing GMOs, it's important to recognize that many initiatives are also carried out by public research institutions. These efforts aim to bring about solutions to food security issues in developing countries, which should not be overlooked. Before GMOs have been introduced, farmers struggled with lower crops yields and higher loss due to pests and extreme weather. The advent of GMOs has transformed agriculture by enabling crops to withstand this challenge more effectively by the time the first genetically modified crops were planted. Extensive research had already established their safety and benefits. Many people are concerned about the potential risk of GMOs, and so I am. It's natural to worry about that. We eat and its impact on our health. However, numerous studies have shown that GMOs are safe for consumption, and so do regulatory agencies around the world. If you worried about the environmental impact, neither should you ignore the fact that GMOs can reduce the need for chemical pesticides, benefit ecosystems. To address some of the concerns, governments have made it a priority to ensure that GMOs products are properly labeled. This causative action allows consumers to make informed choices about what they eat. Furthermore, any ongoing research is causing new improved GMOs to be developed, which aim to solve even more agriculture and nutritional challenge. Should we embrace GMOs with open arms? Not necessarily. Caution is warranted. Long-term studies are ongoing, But to demonize this technology, it's to ignore its potential benefits. Let's focus on responsibly development and rigorous testing. In conclusions, the debate on genetically modified organisms, GMORs, in our food is complex and multifaceted. Understandably, there are concerns about their safety and the impact they may on our health and the environment. However, it is essential to base our opinions and decisions on sound scientific evidence and not on myths or misunderstandings. From the environment perspective, GMOs offer a significant advantage because they are resistant to pests and disease. These crops require fewer studies on pesticides, which reduce soil and water pollution. In addition, some genetically modified plants have been engineered to be more water efficient, a crucial feature in a world where water resources are increasingly scarce. In terms of food security, GMOs can play a crucial role in the fight against global hunger. Research in agriculture biotechnology continues to advance. Scientists from public and private institutions are developing new GMO varieties that not only address agriculture nutritional problems but also focus on sustainability and biodiversity. Biotechnology allows research to create solutions specific to local needs, so the world population is growing. We need to find ways to produce more food sustainably. GMOs could be part of the solutions. Let's have an informed conversation, not a knee-jerk reaction. Neither blind acceptance nor blind rehearsal service use well. Together, we can ensure that the future of food is not only safe but also abundant and king to our planet. Thank you.